Hello friends, as you may tell from this, we're going to be doing something very fun today. We're going to be setting up our entire school productivity system. So I am going to be using Notion for this. This is going to be a set of 3 summer classes that I'm going to be taking at CSN, which I'll later transfer to my primary college, which is UNLV. So my study hub just looks like this. I have 3 classes to set up, so I'm going to go ahead and get those started. So the first thing that I want to do is just customize these a little bit. So as you can see, it has just this History 217. So I want to use the actual name of the course. So all you do is you click here. This one is Nevada History. Then we have college, algebra, boom. And one thing I like about this is it has the hex codes. If you want to use a different hex code, you can really easily adjust it. E, C, D, 5, 3. Okay, definitely type on there. Here, 3. And then we'll also go here. There's that. Okay, next one we'll do B19CD9. Okay, what did I do wrong? Here we go. That's gonna be for history. And then one more. So we have pink, purple. Let's do green. CCE2C. Perfect. And then we're going to put it there. So now it's pretty. Actually, I don't know if I can change this header. Aw, that's okay. At least we have pretty colors. Okay, so let's jump into the first course, anthropology. So we're gonna make a folder for each course. We have college algebra, anthropology. So another one called Nevada history. Okay, Nevada history. Boom. Anthropology will make pink, history, that's the only thing with Google is you can't put the custom hex codes, so it's a little bit of a bummer. First class we're moving on to is anthropology. So what we want is to download the syllabus. Boom. Let's open this up. I'm going to embed the syllabus here. While past me is going through and adding all these assignments, I wanted to just go ahead and fill you in on where I'm at. I'm currently going to be pursuing a BS in nutrition. I do already have a degree, so this is going to be my second one. No particular reason, I just felt like it sounded fun and exciting, and I want to be more educated because the lack of nutrition out there is scary. So at age 27, I am back to pursuing an undergraduate education. So I have taken a few classes at CSN before, which is our community college that anyone can get into here in Nevada. So I'm going to be taking 3 prereqs and then transferring those over to UNLV, which is where I'll be pursuing the rest of my degree. Unfortunately, CSN really only offers associates. They might have a few bachelors, I'm not completely sure, but regardless, they don't have the same availability of courses that UNLV does. This is also good because CSN is a third of the price of UNLV, even though they're both public schools. So I'll be able to save quite a bit of money while I do this. I do still have $45K in student loans from my first degree, which it started out at 110, so I feel like I'm not doing too bad there, but I want to avoid ever taking out another school loan again. So if that means I have to take a little bit longer to get this degree done, that's totally fine with me. I'm not going anywhere for probably at least another 50 years, so I'm not concerned. I have this sorted so that each item will automatically link to the main page. If you are wondering how much I'm paying for 3 courses, it's a little over $1,000, which I feel like is a steal of a deal, especially after still dealing with my first role at a private university. So I'm pretty enthusiastic about where I'm at and how I'll be handling this while working full-time. Okay, so now I have finished anthropology. I'm going to go through the same thing for my Nevada history class, and it's interesting, he actually has it copy and pasted into Canvas instead of his own PDF. But that's okay, it'll make it a little bit easier so I can actually copy and paste. Something a little bit annoying about going to school in Nevada is that the colleges require a Nevada history and constitution course. So unfortunately, I'll have to take that even though I really don't have much interest in the subject. I took AP government in high school, so I still have that credit, although they would not allow that to waive the other course, which is a little bit of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. It's always good to learn about the state that you live in. CSN and UNLV also have a lot more prerequisite requirements. So things like social sciences, mathematics course, and all those unrelated waste of time classes that you have to take anyway that they claim will make you well-rounded, even though they don't because you don't pay attention because you don't care. So that's kind of what I'm dedicating summer to, is getting those done, and then hopefully I don't have as many to do later on. Okay, so now that one is done. The final one is math, and it doesn't actually have anything in it. I think all I really need to do is download the okay. I don't know if this one will actually have real due dates. I think it's just all through the system. To apply to UNLV, I did apply as a transfer student versus a new student, so I didn't have to worry about retaking the ACT, which I probably would have done really terribly on at this point in life. However, it was still pretty nightmarish because I studied abroad and they required an evaluation, which was $200. And they would not let me leave out those credits, so I really don't appreciate the inflexibility. All right, so those are all my assignments now successfully logged into Notion. So as you can see, they're sorted by due date and then by course. So I already got a lot to get. The final thing I'm going to be doing then is just putting the due dates into Google Keep. So this way I can put it right next to my Google Calendar and just have everything available. With the study abroad evaluation, it ended up taking about 4 to 5 months, which was ridiculous. So moving on from the very frustrating transfer process, which it's probably super easy if you did not study abroad, but because I did, it just put me at a much more costly and time-consuming process. So the easiest way for me to stay organized is to upload everything into Google Drive, as I was discussing in the beginning of this video. And then I go ahead and put everything into GoodNotes in separate folders. This keeps everything neat and tidy. And because I don't have a MacBook, I can't just airdrop it to my iPad. So this system works really well for me. And if you have Windows, it'll make it nice and easy. Thanks so much for prepping for the summer 2021 semester with me. I hope you found this helpful in establishing your own productivity habits. Feel free to leave any questions, comments, concerns below. And don't forget to subscribe. It's free and helps support my channel. See you next time.